Hey guys, Olga Artvent here, and today I have birthday card. It's part of my Artvent thing because one of videos went wrong, and it's for Advent birthday for someone who was born in December, really near Christmas. And people who were born near Christmas usually don't get Christmas and birthday stuff. It's usually combined. So, yeah, to make this person feel extra special, I have made a cute card, and it's a card for grown-up women, okay? But teddies are so cute. So I went with Beatty Bass, of course, because it's the set that I'm totally obsessed about, and they are super cute, and I don't need to explain myself because it's really cute and pretty, and I'm sure you understand it. So I stamped few bears. They will be like freestanding ones in the ground. And I wanted to try to build up the scene. So I need a lot of masks, and to make my masks, I'm using post-it tape, and I can save my masks for later. So first I stamped a little cupcake, and then I masked it off because it's supposed to be in front of my bear. And I wanted my bear to hold in his paws the second one, so I masked paws only, and I stamped the cupcake on top of them, and then I masked whole bear because there is another cupcake next to his leg. I was planning first to make like whole mountain of cupcakes, but then I decided to go with this other bear. He's so stinking cute with this cool balloon. So I made sure that I stamp him really nice, and I don't have any weird edges to avoid this mask off edges. I'm cutting my masks not to the line, but a little bit before the line, so it's like with the line, so then the line will not mask off itself on my card. And I stamp 3 balloons to have an illusion of whole bunch of balloons behind the teddy. And I added also my gift stamp from LNKS set. I think that you already know all my Christmas and winter stash because I don't have so much, and I already used during the Advent all of them. So coloring the best, I left it in the video because I got few requests about leaving the coloring part inside the video. I thought it's boring, but from some reasons you find it not boring. So I'm going from lightest to darkest and then to lightest again. And I wanted my bears to be in rainbow colors. I'm showing you only the coloring of ones that I will actually use. So I end up with 4 bears for this crowd. And later on, I will add one more because somehow the 4 of them looked weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's because somewhere in my mind there is that it's supposed to be odd number of elements. It's supposed to be odd number. So when the number is not odd, it looks odd to me. So I just added those extra bears, and all of them are colored in the same way. First, I colored some really dark shadows, and then I made them really light, full of color, and then I just increased colors when it was needed by applying second layer. So here we have our crowd. I molded with 3D foams, so you can see that I'm just sticking a few foams, I'm peeling off the backing, and then I press it into my bear that it's laying on my craft mat, and this way I had whole crowd. Background I made myself with watercolor paper and my stencil for 30 knots from Alice in Wonderland collection and mix of different inks. I used cracked pistachio regular and oxide ink. I use all shades of blue and teal and turquoise that I had, because it's the card for my mother-in-law, and somehow I connect her with everything that is blue teal shade. It fits me the best to her personality, I think, and I really think that those are also her favorite colors. So yeah, I'm just moving my stencil and I'm masking first. I mask it a few times, all whole stencil, and then I focused on single balloons. And with this finger dabber, it's really easy to mask even tiny elements. If you don't have dabbers, I showed you that you can make it with the Q-tip. You just dip it in the ink and then swirl it inside the stencil, and the stencil is really sturdy, so I can easily manipulate with my tool inside. So I wanted like bokeh balloons background, and I was really happy with that. Actually, I was really happy with this background, and I made a few color versions of that, because first I wanted to go with pink, but then I changed my mind for blues. And when I placed my bus on top, they kind of lost in the game, so I pull off the trick that I already use. I will use a little bit of vellum. On one hand, you can still see the background. On second hand, it's a little bit blurred, so it's easier to focus on focal point. So for my sentiment, I made few tries and few approaches to this one, because vellum is very tricky to use. So I decided to go with embossing. First, the layer of magic powder, I apply it with the brush. It removes static from my surface. And then I stamp it with Versamark. I'm using stamping tool because to make sure that I covered all the surface, I stamping a few times. And I'm really lousy stamper, so this stamping tool was a really good investment for me. And then with Ranger White Detail Embossing Powder, I emboss it really carefully because vellum, when you heat it, it behaves weirdly. Like always, I need some definition at the edges, so I added stroke, and then I placed my balloon and I added my burrs to make this vellum pop a little bit more. After I stick my burrs to the vellum, I'm supporting whole area of bear crowd with distance foams. This way it's not bulky. I will deliver this card by myself, so I didn't care about bulkiness, but it's not bulky at all, but still we have this really cool dimension. So for finishing touches, we need something sparkly. So you know that I cannot live with my glitters, so I added a little bit seconds and Nuvo drops. Some of them are with glitter, some of them are regular ones, some of them are translucent ones, but all of them were in shades of blue except the pink one. It's translucent with pink glitter and it looks so cute. For a little bit more shine, some Nuvo marker with shiny ink, and a little bit of Nuvo for details on the balloons, on the cupcakes frosting, and on the birds' noses. And then I just add a little black dot for the eyes to make them stick out a little bit more. And yeah, we have finished card. I really love this stamp set and I will use it on and on and on. So if you're thinking about it, I strongly recommend it. I also made an envelope for this card. It will be hand delivered, but still I thought that envelope will be cute accent. And it's all for today, Advent Day 22. So see you tomorrow, only 2 days to go. And check out the video description. You have all the links over there. And on my YouTube channel, there is giveaway going on. So go and check it out. Okay, thank you and bye and see you tomorrow. Hi.